In the Unova region, there exist two groups of important denizens: the cursed who choose to Nuzlocke, and the Pokemon who bear their suffering. These are their stories.
Actually, I could probably easily train up the Flaffy to 18. Because this isn't too bad. Okay, it got bad. Spinda! Uproar sucks! Uproar sucks! Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes you just want to play with your favorites. Hell, if I wasn't doing a Nuzlocke challenge right now, I'd probably be trying to collect as many grass types as possible, just because I've already mentioned Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter? That doesn't really have a use. Comparatively, I mean. It's weaker than most of the other sets, and in order for it to outstrip any of my other moves, I'd have to be spamming it. I'd rather not have to go Choice Scarf with this Pokemon. But yeah, like, I understand the mentality, honestly. Again, I would probably be picking and choosing my favorites too if this weren't a Nuzlocke, but this is a Nuzlocke. So I'm damned. Why did I get into another battle? I'm just glad none of the Pokemon around here have Pursuit. Aqua Tail, please? Oh my... that was only 2 steps! The Spinda is back for revenge! Spinda, I understand you didn't want that last battle to end in, like, 2 turns. And you're pissed that I decided to escape from you the time before that, but you don't... Oh, no. Bounce. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce, thank you. Credit where it's due, the little one tried. But quoting famous words, gotta know when to go. And currently, one of my Pokemon is ready to go. Practically 1 foot in the grave, my poor Candy. Protect the Candy. Oops. It's fine, it's fine. If it helps, sometimes I could be a bit of a chatterbox. Hey, if it helps, who is if they're who is, really? Twitch is kind of a mess in places. My sheep can't really handle another bout. I could fight the Drowsy. I'm better off switching in Purr. Sliced. Actually, while I'm at it, switch Purr back up to the top of the roster. 1 more battle, and she'll be able to get to level 20. I don't think it's enough for... I'm trying to remember what type of Pokemon she was. Shit, I need to look that up now. That isn't helpful. Purloin, that was it. Gah! If I remember correctly, Purloin to evolve to Liepard requires a higher level than 20. Oh, never mind, it was 20. The kitty gets bigger! No, I'd rather not call this dumb cat. Liepard is adorable. The pronunciation of its name is weird, but let's face it. Not every Pokemon can be as easy to say as Gardevoir. I mean, have you seen the absolute letter salad that is Ranunculus? Hey, I love all creatures. Except humans and monkeys. Put the fist down. Put the feathery fist down. Actually, I wonder if we'll find a duckling at some point. That would be a Pokemon I might want to raise. Because if I remember correctly, Swanna is a fairly decent Pokemon, period. Alright. I don't remember if I healed or not. This is a problem. Okay, good, I healed. We're good. Right, so, Gulpin. Psybeam. Gulpin's a poison type. That'll take it out in one shot. You're switching in Numble, so that means I'm gonna require the aid of a water type. Fubar. Let's ensure this mission doesn't go Fubar. Razor Shell. And lastly, Houndour. Adorable little Poochie. Actually, big curiosity, T. What is your experience with Pokemon? Because me, at least, I've gone up to and played every generation from 1 to 7. We don't talk about Sword and Shield, because Sword and Shield is Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield kinda sucks. Ah! Okay, Gen 1 and this game. So there are a lot of Pokemon you don't know about. Oh boy, it's everyone's favorite, the bats! Oh, and, there's half a nutsack over there, too. Maybe take out the Zubat. Ah! Yeah, Lychee, you ain't sitting in for another battle. Oh, you're definitely not sitting in for another battle. Get out of there before someone gets a creative idea. What's Tootsie's ability? Overcoat. That's kind of trash. Purr. Might have pre-ordered Arceus just because it's been a while. Fair point. And at least Arceus looks like it's changing the formula enough that it may be worth looking at. I don't own a Switch, so, about that. I think Dark versus Dark is neutral. No, that's NSF. Shit, that's bad. Tentacool! It's Hentai the Pokemon. It's here to touch. Nothing else, just to touch. Ah, shite. And Poniard. So we're immediately switching to Fubar. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it was about time, too. Actually, this might not be a as controversial an opinion as I think it is. Oh, rest in peace, Staravia. This might not be as controversial an opinion as I think it is, but I feel like the Pokemon spin-off games are almost across the board better than the mainline. Especially as we get further and further into the lifespan of Pokemon as a franchise, more and more the core games have kind of just been getting stale, repetitive, and poor in terms of how they handle their rules, especially from Gen 6 onward. Meanwhile, the side games aren't afraid to be experimental. They're not afraid to do new and inventive things. Hell, some of my favorite Pokemon games, period, are the Mystery Dungeon series. Enjoy Nexomon more, because it's got a lot of quality of life and polish that Pokemon never picked up. Yeah, exactly! It streamlined the typing system, made it easier to understand, and at that, easier to work with. It's giving more risk and reward with moves as opposed to with typings, which is always nice. And it's encouraging you to strategize more in a healthier way. Because at the end of the day, it's not exactly the Nexomon that have a speed stat, but the moves themselves. So it gives you more incentive to play around, see which moves are best for which Nexomon, and which ones are fine to get rid of. From tactical sense, it makes more sense. Actually, it's kind of for a similar reason, again, that I happen to like the Mystery Dungeon series. Part of it is simply that I like dungeon crawlers, kinda. But the Sheer and the Wanderer formula tends to work really, really well with Pokemon, and it's especially a shame that the 3DS entries kinda dropped the ball. Biggest point in its favor: no matter what area you fight wild Pokemon, wild creatures, or trained as Nexomon, they're scaled to your average. Oh. Okay, that made me nut a little bit. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That actually incentivizes you to wander around, especially since everything gets stronger with you. There's less of a need to grind in places. Granted, from what I've seen you play in Nexomon, there are still moments where you have to grind, and that's kind of bullshit in those places, but since everything scales to your level for the most part, that's really intuitive design. Alright. Time for the pain of this. We gotta get a new Pokemon. Toots and Ivory are both bad ideas to use in this area, considering what we can find. Ivory's less of a bad idea. T, we're in a cave. What kind of bird would actually hide out in a cave? Don't answer that. Fuck, it's a Zubat! Actually, a Zubat's kind of good. Rockbird! Man, I want to see a Rockbird now. I wonder if Pokemon actually has... No, that was a stupid question. I was about to say, I wonder if Pokemon has rock flying types. I forgot, among the other things, Archeops. Which was introduced in this generation, too. That's even funnier. Yeah, Skarmory. Skarmory is a nice one. Pretty bulky, good attack power. It's also not hitting itself in confusion like my monkey here. The only bird you can find in a cave is Articuno. Stop messing with me, dude. Articuno doesn't hide out in caves. What are you talking about? Sarcasm. B-Barrel. Tank it. Tank it for a little bit, so I can actually throw balls at this Zubat. Don't Don't take that out of context. I know Zubat likes to suck things, but I don't think I want Zubat sucking on my balls. Especially since this one's male. I'm kidding, dude! Don't worry! And Zubat, the bat Pokemon. It checks its surroundings and location using reflections of the ultrasonic waves from its mouth. I actually don't know what to name this Zubat. Shit. You know what? I'll take it on. I'll take a suggestion from the audience. Dave, come on. Fairly plain name. Shit, I didn't mean to say it, okay! That's the second time I've done that. Don't worry, I think there's a name raider in the next town. If I remember correctly, there's a name raider in Necron. We'll rename the bat. Actually, a bat sounds like a genius idea. It sounds like a genius idea contextually. Considering I have a beaver, which I plan to rename Beaver. It only makes sense. Okay, that's really handy. I think Digimon also does that. Or at least if... No, wait. What Digimon lets you do is, like... You can rename Pokemon straight from where you house your Digimon. Actually, come to think of it... I haven't played too many Digimon games. I want to. I think the only experiences I... Oh, you jerk game. You taunt me with a rare spawn, like, right there? When I can't use Surf? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Okay, maybe a little bit mad. Playing the prequel and can't name a thing. Aww. That is a little disappointing. Because, like, part of the fun of these types of collect-a-creature-type games is being able to name them. Add some attachment. Speaking of attachment, we got a hooker. And straight out of the brothel, it's a duck. Again. We have a duck again. It's a duck. It's a duck. What the duck? I mean, granted, level 16 ain't bad, but... It's a Psyduck. You don't have a water type. Yes, T. Yes, I definitely don't have a water type. This B-Barrel is definitely just a normal type. This Fubar, which is a Duat, is definitely just a fighting type. There are no water types here. There are no water types here. Why do I need a water type? Water type sucks. And now, to bag this definitely not part water psychic type. Oh good, one ball! We're very economical here in Synapse. If we have to make Unix, then we do so sparingly. Anyways... You know what? Just for that. Just for that. Just for forgetting that I have water types. Guess who's being a duck? I could hit accept on this. I won't be that mean. Quote, no, I'm not duck, I'm a bird. Exactly. Anyways, I gotta name the duck. Might just name you Migraine again. Duke. Yes, because Psyduck is well known for putting up its dukes. Wait. I just understood the... You know, T, for a person who doesn't like puns, this is a really nice one. This is a really nice pun. Because if you change a sound, Duke suddenly becomes duck. Alternatively, we could name... No. We must go for the double. Duke Drake. He's a noble duck. He's a noble duck. Welcome to the team, Duke Drake. You're gonna be box fodder. It feels so weird to actually have an excess of Pokemon now. I almost want to pull in the Zubat. But then again, we still have grass coverage. I'll leave the Zubat for now. Work with my current party. Part of it's laziness, I understand that, but let's face it, I'm probably gonna be training them up in the spare time. I actually have 8 Pokemon. I didn't feel this privileged in the last 2 runs. This is a Blitzel. I don't exactly have anything great to take out an electric type. If anything, I have a glaring electricity weakness. So I guess it was probably for the better that I didn't bring in my bat. That is in fact a Blitzel. Yes, evidently my eyes weren't exactly working properly. Nor was my memory. Oh, how shocking. You know how you use Shockwave. Go away, please. Beep, beep, it's Mareep. I said beep, beep, it's Mareep. Yet another electric type that I can't exactly deal with. Bring in Lychee. Maybe with luck, a Psybeam could take out the Mareep. I'm a hope. Cross your fingers, clench your butts. Oh, good. I was about to go nuts. That's a Flaffy. I don't want to take any risks. Flaffy is a fair bit beefier. Night Slash, please. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Where is its health? 1 is indeed the loneliest number that will ever survive. Way to go, Cotton Candy Sheep. You're done. Fresh for the fair. I'm almost glad, to be honest, that my luck has actually been tame so far. Maybe I used it all in the very beginning of this, when I died in the first trainer battle. I want that. Curse you, greed! It's a seed! Why is everything rhyming now? This is starting to look like a very seedy Nuzlocke. Enough with the seed! Enough! I get it! You're spitting your unborn children at me! Pokemon is indeed the most cruel and unusual RPG series. Enough! You want to be freed from the seed. Yes. Please. Okay. I'm good now. I'm good. Everything is fine. Everything is yoke. Next trainer. Marsha. And I led with the wrong Pokemon. Fuck. Because I'm not a fan of this Phanpy. Fubar. I definitely made a mistake. That's why I'm correcting it. With you. Hopefully a Razor Shell will fix it. Thank you. And Woobat. Well, I know who could take care of this. Tootsie, give this Woobat some sugar, will ya? Shock it. You know, when I said give it some sugar, I didn't think that Woobat's immediate response was going to be put a heart on it. We're not even near Valentine's. How can you be giving me chocolate hearts now? Keep battling. I think you could take this Whismur. Well, I've got chocolate here. I can't exactly send it to you, because the distance is at least 6 hours. Though you'd have to be fine with dark chocolate. I happen to like it. Send Burb chocolate. Huzzah. Well, the chocolate I'm referring to, if it helps, is, I believe it's like a German brand, so that might change things. Like, around where I live, which is the New England area. Yes, Lamer England, essentially. You can call it Lamer England, because that's effectively what it is. But around the New England area, like, around the coast, there tend to be a specific type of specialty markets that specialize in weird brands, and across the board it tends to have some pretty decent quality stuff. Unfortunately, it's like an hour and a half away from where I live, so that already is kind of a penalty against it. Okay, who to use to start against this trainer? I could lead with Ivory. Problem is, I don't remember if this person is a ground type. Hello, kid. Well, I was half right. It is a ground type. It's also a water type, which is doubly bad for Ivory. It's also bad for Tootsie, because ground effectively shuts her down. B-Barrel could take it out in one shot. I said one shot. I didn't expect that shot to be mud. Oh boy. Here's something Tootsie can handle. Sorry, bird. But I'm gonna have to send you back to Hoenn from whence he came. Shocking, I know. And time for the Lotad. I think Lychee can handle it. If I remember correctly, Ralts takes a while to evolve, so... the more XP I can give Lychee, the better. Beam! Crit and everything. Keep battling. I think you can handle the seed. Love, love, love the seed! The seed hardens. Evidently, lifting the seed makes it harden. Good to know. And down you go. Level 20 for Lychee. Oh, never mind. Lychee evolves now. Yay! We have a Kirlia! I could let the little one sandbag for a while, so it can learn some moves a little earlier, but... any little advantage I can get against Lenora will be better. And honestly, that advantage is gonna be stronger Pokemon more than stronger moves. I'm actually in a pretty good place to handle this last trainer. I wouldn't have thought. Shinx. It's adorable. Unfortunately, I have to kill it. Unfortunately, no, dude. It's gonna be a bit. Let's see. Flame Burst. Actually, stay in for the Nuzleaf. You got an easy one. Flame Burst. Oh, shit! Up! 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 No! We're switching you out. We're switching you out? I'm suddenly getting cold feet in this situation. Okay, so Nature Power is gonna be guaranteed Earthquake. None of my mons are good for this situation. I'm just gonna have to hopefully outspeed it. Okay, good. You can handle yourself. Oh, good. Keep battling. I think you can handle the Luxio. It's a more adorable electric kitty. Night Slash. Hopefully that should take it out in one shot. Never mind, I'm eating my hat and my word. Right! I forgot. Luxio and Luxray turn into dark electric types. This could be bad. Actually, no, wait. This isn't bad at all. Fubar. Fubar can actually handle this pretty easily. Because for one reason or another, Dark type is weak against fighting types. Chop! Right to the throat. And last up is Lambre. Toots can handle this. This is still going to be a neutral matchup, but compared to some of the other things I've seen, this is at least somewhat ideal. My cheeks! Did you just steal some of my cotton candy? Dude, not cool! This is my cotton candy. Stop trying to shear the sheep! What did the sheep ever do to you? You were the one who tried to clap its cheeks first. Without its consent, might I add. Then again, I kind of did that first when I tried to lick the sheep, but... Never shear a naked sheep. Yeah, exactly, it doesn't end well. Cotton Spore sucks. 3-stage reduction to speed on a target. That's not great, especially considering that Mareep tends to be a slow Pokemon anyway.